So the American West holds a profound significance in American society, and it embodies the rich heritage of the storied past and its evolving connection to society today. It's a very complex place to live, known both for its rugged landscapes, pioneering spirit, and the diverse cultures that call this area home. The American West has always held a unique allure for Americans and people worldwide. It's inspired generations of people to seek freedom, opportunity, and a deeper connection with nature. And beyond the allure, the modern day life in the American West presents some very unique challenges, especially for people who aren't used to being out here. It's a demanding place to live. And in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the heritage, the culture, and the modern day problems that the American West is facing. Historically, the American West represents one of the most significant expansions in the U.S. history. In the 19th century, the West was seen as a land of opportunity where settlers, ranchers, miners, and explorers sought new things. The westward expansion, though celebrated in American folklore, also brought with it painful consequences for indigenous people whose lands and ways of life were disrupted. This era of, they called it manifest destiny, left its mark on the landscape and shaped the region's cultural identity. It cultivated a spirit of independence, resilience, and self-sufficiency. These qualities endure somewhat today, and they continue to define the American West's character and influence. So in modern society, the American West faces a distinct set of challenges, largely because of its unique geography and climate. Water scarcity, for example, has become one of the most pressing issues for the region. Droughts, made worse possibly by climate change, threaten agriculture, wildlife, and residential water supplies, making the management of this precious resource critical. Additionally, rapid urbanization and population growth in places like Denver, Phoenix, and Las Vegas strain existing infrastructure and natural resources. Wildfires and other natural hazards are made worse by dry conditions and rising temperatures. They pose threats to communities, ecosystems, and economies. These challenges make life in the West not only different, but demanding. As residents adapt to an environment that requires both resilience and innovation, a lot of them are facing problems. The American West's mystique has only grown in recent years thanks to the resurgence of Western themes in pop culture. Television shows and streaming series like Yellowstone in 1883, they've captured global audiences by portraying the rugged beauty and intensity of Western lifestyles. This exposure has drawn more people to visit, invest in, and relocate to the American Western states, drawn by the promise of more adventurous, self-sufficient lifestyles. But however, this increasing fascination with the American West is a double-edged sword. On the positive side, it brings awareness to the region's natural beauty and the cultural heritage and the ecological importance. It can also boost local economies, creating new opportunities in tourism, real estate, and entertainment. But this influx of interest and population brings a host of new challenges with it. New residents and visitors sometimes arrive with this ideal that the American West is something that they want, not something that they have to manage. They don't fully understand the hardships of everything that life out here in the American West entails. The American West is not just a scenic backdrop, but a region with real environmental constraints and unique cultural dynamics. The harsh climate, limited water supply, and the potential for wildfire demands. It takes a certain level of preparedness and respect that newcomers out here to the West, they may underestimate. Additionally, the rising demand for housing has driven up costs, making it harder for longtime residents to afford to stay in their communities. Infrastructure, already stretched thin in some areas, struggles to keep pace with the needs of growing populations. While the American West may seem like an idealistic escape, it's a place that demands careful consideration and respect for its delicate balance between nature and human habitation. In addition to all this, media portrayals have revived interest in Western culture. They sometimes fail to capture the true essence of life in the region. Living in the West means contending with unpredictable forces of nature, cultivating a sense of community, often in isolated areas, and adapting to the diverse cultural influences that have shaped the area over centuries. It's a unique lifestyle that demands self-sufficiency and a deep connection to the land and our people. And it's often far more challenging than what's portrayed on television or streaming services. The West, it remains an inspiring and alluring part of the United States, a place that embodies the country's spirit of adventure and resilience. For those who live here, it offers a rich, natural beauty and a personal reward. Yet this reward, it requires resilience, adaptability, and appreciation of the land's limitations. So, for anyone drawn to the American West by its mystique and the allure, it's worth asking yourself, what does it mean to be part of a place that's both beautiful and unforgiving as hell? Are we ready to engage with the West as not just a fantasy or an idea where young people can come and grow their life, but are we ready to face it as a reality that requires very careful stewardship, a commitment to conservation, and understanding that some challenges, especially those shaped by nature, they can't be tamed or easily overcome? The American West forces us to explore this question, not just in the pursuit of personal dreams, but in the spirit of preserving a way of life that honors the land, the history, and the people who used to call it home, and the people who do call it home now. Hey there, I'm journalist Matt Pierce. Thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I really appreciate it. Your support helps me take this channel even further, create better content, and grow a community around inquisitive and informed citizens.